Okay. All right. Yep. But guys, it's not gonna be the final stream. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's so slimy. Why is it so slimy? Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Giri's Kitchen. Today, our special guest is the rap god himself, Rustage.
Hi, hello. My name is Rustage. I don't know if I've achieved deity standards yet, but I do rap.
And as you guys can see on my cutting board is a pair of baby Crocs. What we're gonna do with it, you're just gonna have to find out and see. But we're just gonna get cooking now. Okay. Why I have baby Crocs. So when I did meet with Rustage IRL, the first thing he told me was, did you know you can eat Crocs?
Yeah,
and
Crocs are not toxic. Crocs are made of edible material.
When I asked him to collab, he was like, what do you want to cook? And then he's like, Crocs. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it's true. They are 100% organic, don't contain any toxic substances or chemicals, because they're made of crosslight, which is, it's edible. It's not going to taste great, but it's not going to harm you.
So the plan is, I'm going to boil it to soften it. It's so hard to cut, Rustage.
Yeah, because it needs to be boiled.
I'm trying to break it down into smaller pieces so it can like seep through more surface area. There you go.
True. Look how edible that is. Yummy, yummy.
Wait, Oni bro, can you go to the fridge and get me tomatoes or tomatoes?
Tomatoes. This is the one challenge of this. You have to pronounce every ingredient in my accent.
Oh, that's totally fine, old chap. Would you be so kind as to get the tomatoes?
I actually regret it. I take it back.
Why? What's wrong with it, huh?
I didn't think you. Oh, that's totally fine, old chap. You talked to Oni bro like he's a Victorian child.
My tomatoes look like an asshole, and that's because they're my mum's garden tomatoes. But it's organic tomatoes. Rustage asked for this, so you guys can blame him.
Yeah, you can blame me for everything. Everything that's going on in this stream, I take full responsibility. Yep. My address is...
Okay, moment of truth, guys. The Crocs are going in. There. I'm gonna let you guys know, guys, we were planning on what to cook, and I was just like, how the fuck am I supposed to cook Crocs, right? Rustage being British, he's like, yo, we can probably make a curry or something. So if you guys were curious, we're making a curry. We're gonna be using all authentic ingredients. The only thing that's gonna be kind of like wrong is gonna be the croc itself, but everything that we're gonna be using will be 100% authentic. Yes.
Did you get the breast milk?
I just said it was authentic. Shh. You know how like new dishes aren't always born like from being 100% original? You're inspired by like other dishes. Pom Pom, do you mind? Okay, Pom Pom, come here. So how can we elevate the dish? So we thought a good idea would be to replace some standard boring ingredients, if you will. So I was just like, why use boring ass coconut milk when you can use breast milk? So I couldn't find actual breast milk. Okay, surprisingly, I have a friend who recently gave birth actually. So I actually...
You asked them for the breast milk?
I approached her and then I was like, yo, so how's the baby doing? So are they still on the breast milk? And I was like, no, you know, like your baby is like getting into like the 1 year mark. So like, do you got any like extra breast milk for your homies, you know? And then she showed me, she had like maybe like two, 3 bottles like worth or whatever. So not a lot whatsoever. And I was like, no, that's not enough for stream. And I was like, you know what? Thank you for letting me look at your fridge. Goodbye now. So what I did was I borrowed some of her baby formulas. I literally took a little like bowl. So we're gonna use that. And obviously if everyone is familiar with like Indian curries and stuff, there's like a little bit like a yogurt addition in there. But I'm like, that yogurt's boring. So instead of just plain yogurt, I wanted to spruce things up with a little bit of like sweetness, a little bit of tang. We're gonna use Milk Kiss instead. And then we're gonna use my mom's asshole tomatoes.
Big fan of your mom's asshole. Did I say that out loud? Oh, sorry.
Instead of actually having it in pieces, because I feel like that's going to be very, very hard to chew, I'm going to try my best to kind of cut them into smaller pieces. This is going to take way too long. So I'm just going to grab like the smaller ones if possible. And this should be enough to make like 2 patties, right? Because obviously rubber is not going to stick to each other. We need a binder. So for the binder, I thought to go not too crazy. So I'm just using firm tofu and then some egg as like the binder. And then we're going to fry it up like a patty. That makes sense, right? You know, I think maybe half a tofu would be good. And then I'm gonna scrunch it with my hands and maybe season it a little bit.
It looks incredible. You know what? Actually looks incredible.
Okay, I'm gonna oil my pan now. Medium heat-ish. And then we're gonna start dropping the patties in.
Holy moly.
Nothing is gonna go wrong.
Yeah, they're small enough pieces, right?
Yeah.
Fine,
like they're tiny, look.
Yeah,
look.
It's not in focus, but I get you.
So I got my small pan, the one that's like the most damaged. Hopefully, if it does like start melting or something, it won't be too bad. Okay, smells kind of good. My tofu is melting. Not so much the Crocs, but the tofu. I might need to get like a spatula or something. Okay, so
incredible.
my tofu patties are now scrambled egg tofu Crocs now. I need a stronger binder. Cornstarch. I have cornstarch. Like Shox has recommended, I added in some cornstarch as the binder. Okay, this time I'm gonna lay it on a little thicker. The Crocs do be smelling good though. Look, it actually looks kind of good. Look, look, look.
Oh, actually, it does kind of look banging.
It's like crunchy on the outside. It's kind of like a jeon, like a Korean like pancake.
It looks kind. I would eat that.
Wait, do you think I can try my tofu patty, like the scrambled one?
You could take a nibble, yeah. I'm glad that you're confident. You know what? You're more confident than I expected you to be. I'm happy for that. This is it. Yeah?
Yep. My teeth got it. It's like gum. Mmm. Ow, it hurts my teeth. I'm trying to like macerate it, but it's literally not falling apart. I swallowed everything except for the piece of Croc shoe. I swallowed everything. Look, should I just swallow it? It's pretty small.
I mean, at this point, it's not food, it's just a little bit of Croc.
I still can't break it down. Like, I can probably force myself to swallow it because I've swallowed worse things than this, obviously. I've swallowed things that are bigger and worse than this, okay? This is hardly a challenge. It just doesn't like break down, you know? Okay, so our patties are done. That's gonna be simmering in our curry. So we're gonna make our curry now, our breast milk curry with the milk kiss. Ooh. The onions are stinging up my eyes. Whoa! Holy shit, my nuts flew everywhere. Maybe I should use the onions and cover my nuts so it won't fly. I'm gonna try again. I'm trying to make like a nut sauce and my nuts just went everywhere.
I get that. That is the noise that my nut sauce makes, to be fair.
I'm just making a little bit of like a nut paste to kind of give it a nutty flavor and also thicken it up a little bit. So we have our little paste here. This is our nut paste.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to actually toast off some spices. If you were to make an actual curry that's not with Crocs in there, this is how you would normally do it. You would get your pan, heat it up with some oil, put it onto like a medium low because you don't want to burn your spices either. So we have a little garam masala, ground turmeric, paprika, peppercorn, cloves. We have a little bit of the cardamom seed, and we have a little bit of a cinnamon stick. So we're gonna throw all of that into our like low temperature-ish oil. There should be a ratio for everything, but I think for the sake of today, we're just gonna...
I think there really should be a ratio for this stream.
Okay, and once it kind of looks like it's kind of getting kind of golden brown, you can kind of smell a little bit. I think theoretically we should be able to add in our yogurt, which is gonna be our milk kiss.
Yogurt.
And our baby powder, our breast milk. So what we're making today specifically is chicken korma, but we're making croc korma this time. And the way that Rustage said that he likes to make his chicken korma, there's a little bit of tomato sauce. We're gonna, instead of tomato sauce, because who buys tomato sauce? That's really noob. We're gonna use my mom's tomatoes from her garden. Let me temper it with the onion and nut juice thing, and then we're gonna add in the milk kiss. Okay, we're going. And we're gonna add a little bit of bay leaf in there to really spice things up, right? We're feeling ourselves now.
It's not even the same as yogurt. It's close enough. That's a good food. I
want to set that aside.
That'd be a tasty meal.
Wait, that's so cute.
This is Puzzle, by the way. He is a pirate.
Oh. I'm gonna try to make my breast milk now. Have you tried breast milk before, Sir Puzzle? Is it?
Yeah, I love me a good breast milk in the morning.
Every morning? Sheesh. What does it taste like? I would love to know. I'm jealous. It was coagulating. It's coagulating. So we're gonna do tomato sauce, right? So instead of actual tomato sauce, because like I said, that's noob, I'm gonna actually just throw the whole tomato in there, and then we're just gonna mash it.
Oh my god. That looks great.
How many of those do you have?
Listen, don't ask how many fucking puppets I have. I swear I'm not lonely.
Should I try it? Let me have a sip. It's chunky here. So this is what it looks like.
Oh god.
I
mean, it looks like baby food.
Okay, here goes a sip. It's somehow like slimy. It's really sweet from the milkus, and like the nuts somehow aren't fully crushed, so it's like creamy but not really, and you can still taste the grainy texture of the nut itself. And combined with the breast milk and the milkus is making it kind of slimy. Like the taste is like sweet and savory, but the texture is slimy and gritty.
This is incredible dirty talk.
It's like, babe, what do I taste like? Describe it to me. Oh, babe, you have no idea. Now I'm gonna start mashing. Okay, now's the time where the tomato sauce comes in play. I love mashing my curry. Guys, this is a new meta, okay? Like I said, you will not experience new foods or discover new things if you don't think outside the box and be brave. Look how stringy it is. Look. It's like shoestrings. Hold on, look. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Daniel, how would you cook this deal?
Oh, fuck yeah, 10. 100%. I'll probably have to substitute all the ingredients because I don't have them. And in
like
the end,
breast milk and
like
the Crocs?
breast milk. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's time. I totally forgot to make the naan, but I feel like we can probably skip the naan. We're gonna put our Crocs in now. Okay, we need to assimilate. Wait, what is it called? Not assimilate. We need to have our patties become one with her sauce. I think it's time, guys. I'm gonna grab a bowl and I'm gonna pour myself a bowl of this nice warm curry that we made. It looks so sloshy. Look at that.
Do we have rice to eat it with?
Yeah. Oh, no, we'll have a block of tofu. And then I'm gonna grab a patty that didn't disintegrate.
That looks incredible.
It looks horrible, sorry. Ooh. Okay, this is the final bite. Okay, I'm gonna try it now. It's so slimy. Why is it so slimy? Okay, you know what? No. I don't give up. Maybe my bite is too small, too big. Sorry. This time I will chew through.
You should have
try one more time.
You should have boiled it more.
Oh god. Oh, it's so good.
Did you do it?
I love chewing. Yeah, I swallowed that. I totally didn't spit it out. A little rundown of what I experienced just now, okay? You guys are missing out. Is anyone familiar with eating pig ears? It's like a rubbery, chewy, hard, bony kind of texture. And then you pair it with something that's really slimy and gritty and just like not the greatest. And then it's also wrapped in a patty where it's like super soft. As soon as you bite into it, all the croc pieces explode in your mouth. Every single teeth and tongue is like touching all the little bits and pieces of the Crocs. And then like it's like mixing and intermingling with like the tofu and shit. You chew and you chew and you chew and it's just not disappearing. I actually tried to swallow it, but it's very, very hard to. It's so good. So show of hands, who would try this?
Me. Fuck it. I feel like I have to try this. Otherwise, it's not fair. You know what I mean? It's not fair that you tried it and I didn't. I've got to eat Crocs on stream. I might have to do that at some point.
And here we have our completed meal.
Yeah.
We have a korma tomato curry with our special protein, a pair of Crocs. We have our nut paste and our freshly mashed tomato sauce. We have our croc tofu egg patty, protein, vegetables, fiber. It's got yogurt in there for that good gut health. So Rustage, thank you so much for teaching me how to make this wonderful meal.
Of course.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I'm so happy to have this criminal charge.
Not that I'm saying that you should. Do not try to eat Crocs, but would you ever attempt to make something similar? Leave it down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.